How's it going? It's J Man, musical wonder here. Quick beginner lesson that was requested, so jump right into it. This one, like I said, fits beginners, and it's for the traditional, like Jesus on the Main Line, This Little Light of Mine, kind of those songs. And I'm being C, so I'm gonna give first what I'm calling the groupings, which are several chords that you will rotate and loop, and after get those groupings, then you put them together. So the first grouping, basically, this is what I'm gonna show you. This is what I'm gonna show you. That's it. Simple, beginner. So here we go. The first grouping is right of C is C chord, C major chord, C E G. Then you go to F, C F A. Then you go to B flat, D F B flat. Then back down to F, back down to C. That's the first grouping. So you practice that until it comes, second nature. And then your left hand, you have a choice. If you're beginning, it's up to you. You can just hit the C. You can do C octave if you want. Or what you can do is do C and G in the left hand, C and G, and all that's going to move is the G. It's going to go from G, A, B flat, and back down. And you put that with the right hand. And when you get comfortable with it, then you can break it up. You can break the chord up and add more, rhythm to it. But for right now, just if they gotta go at the same time in the same rhythm, that's fine. That's the first grouping. The second grouping, you're going to F. So you have F, A, C. That's the first part of the grouping. Then the second one is B flat, F, B flat, D. And then the third is E flat, G, B flat, E flat. Then back down. Okay? Same principle with the left hand. You can stay in the F if you want. But if you want to change it, you'll have F on the bottom and C on top. And then the C is going to be the only one that moves. It's going to go from C, D to D, then to E flat, then back down. And you put those two together. Okay? So those are the two groupings, and practice those first. Pause, practice. If it takes a while, come back, and then we'll do the rest. Okay? So now, the last part, you have your two groupings, which is C and F. This is where we are, right there. Basically, C diminished chord. You will use this a lot in old school and even new. Basically, the chords, the notes are F sharp. Well, let me give you the whole chord. It's E flat, F sharp, A, and C. Okay? That is your diminished chord. And C. Okay? So, the old school songs, they usually go in like 4/4 timing, and usually you change, like Jesus on the main line, Jesus is on the main line. Usually 4 bars. Then you'll change to the fourth, which is usually 3 bars. Then you come back, or 4 bars, and then come back home. The main. Tell them what you want, and then that's when the diminished come in. Then call him up. That's a 6. All you're doing is you have the C in the right hand, E, G, C, or whichever inversion. Call him up. All you're doing is adding the 6, which is the A. Call him up and tell him. This is an easy turnaround. This easy turnaround in the right hand, all you're doing is F. You just hold F. But it's in the bass that makes it different. So instead of a real classic turnaround, traditional turnaround is like, okay, call him up and tell him what you want. That is a classic, like G on the bass and G in the right hand. But with a small change, you can add that newer present sound. So call him up and tell him F, D in the left hand. Tell him what. Keep the F, but then you go to G. And you hear the difference? What you didn't want. Then that scale to bring it back around is E, F, F sharp, G, A, B flat, B, C. Then you back home. But did you hear that difference? I'm going to do them both and not say anything. Okay? And then the more present way. So can you kind of hear the difference? So those are just some chords that you can use for the that you can use. So hopefully it helps. The one that they requested, and anybody else that is kicking off and that could use a little help. You know me, I don't mind giving back at all. And I'm also working on lesson plans, small, medium, and large lesson plans for beginner, intermediate, advanced, and professional level, as well as online teachings and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of things in the works. So practice that. Email me, comment if you have any questions, and just keep practicing. No matter if it sounds simple, because we all got to start somewhere. And then once you get it, and just start practicing and working hard and learning and figuring out how these things work for you. You know how to figure it out. That's what I did. I heard something, I would learn. Okay, what can I do? How can I break this down? And then before you know it, you're adding all kinds of stuff. Just randomly. random stuff, you know. But like I said, hope this helps. Be blessed. Keep practicing. Excuse me. And keep striking those keys.